Hey guys, my name is Jessica and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am starting out this channel focusing on my journey of becoming a first-time mom. I'm currently pregnant with my first child. She is going to be due in July and we are so thankful. She's going to be, her name is Trinity, and my husband and I couldn't be happier. So I wanted to get a head start on documenting my journey throughout this entire process, and mainly focusing on my nutrition and exercise program that I've been doing currently, and then post having my baby I will continue recording and filming that as well. So I've had a lot of people ask me questions about my nutrition and my exercise programs prior to getting pregnant. And now that I'm currently pregnant, there's not a lot that has changed. Some of my workouts have definitely changed a little bit, and I want to go over all of that and just take you, day by day, week by week, my struggles and how I fight, certain cravings, or, what I do to suffice those cravings when I do feel like I want to, I have a sweet tooth or something. So basically this channel is going to be helpful for anybody who is currently pregnant or who has already had a child and they are looking to maybe do some beginner workouts. This is just going to be very beneficial for first-time moms, or moms that have already had their children and they're looking to get into a workout and diet program. I would love for you to stay along and follow my journey. This is my 23-week pregnancy update. So I am due in July. I'm due at the end of July, and I have currently, so far I've gained about 14 to 15 pounds roughly since the start of my pregnancy, and my doctors are happy with that. They're saying, I'm on a good track from when, they gave me a chart and they showed me where I should be at the end of my pregnancy, around how much weight I should gain. That's a healthy amount, and I am still currently doing exercises that I can tolerate. Now I'm probably in the gym 4 days a week. Prior to getting pregnant, I was in the gym 5 or 6 days a week, and I loved exercising. Anybody you ask that knows me knows that I was obsessed with working out. So I still am. I still do like it. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I have a little bit more energy, and I feel good enough to go maybe 3 to 4 times a week, depending on the week. Some weeks are hectic and I don't have time, or I'm just too tired to go and I'd rather take a nap, and I'll do that. I'll just kind of play it by ear. But that's the main importance, is anybody who's getting started in a workout program, it's really hard to start something new once you get pregnant, because your body's not used to, if you're not used to it, then it is very difficult on you to start something new, and puts a more strain on your body that you're not used to. And it probably would be best to wait after you're pregnant, after you deliver, to start a new program. But since I was already doing 5 or 6 days a week of exercising and weightlifting and cardio, I loved it. I went ahead and just dropped it down a little bit and modified certain exercises that I wasn't able to do, and then I am sticking with it, the days that I feel like I can. And the second trimester, being 23 weeks along, I'm feeling good. So from what I hear, by the third trimester, I'm going to be a little bit more fatigued again, and I might not be able to do, quite as much, but I'm going to try to stay active, for, at least 30 minutes or so every day, and do something, whether it's walking or whatever I feel like doing that day. So up until I deliver. I would love to stay active. And as far as my cravings or nutrition is concerned, everything is the same with my nutrition. I used to track my macros when I was training and exercising. I would track my macros, which means I would count, how many carbs and fats and proteins, and make sure I get in enough micronutrients. But I would track all of that, how much fiber, how much sodium. And I didn't do that continuously. I just did that sporadically in certain phases of my fitness journey. But now I just kind of eat intuitively. I just eat when I feel like I'm hungry. I eat fairly clean and whole foods, which is, just sweet potatoes, chicken, some fish, but mainly like ground turkey, lean meats, lean ground beef. So everything I used to eat, but egg whites, because we have chickens back here behind the camera. There's a chicken coop, so we have tons of eggs, so I'm eating eggs practically every day. So nothing has really changed on that part. I just kind of eat when I'm hungry, and I eat the same types of food. And I notice, the weight is still slowly increasing because she's growing and she's getting bigger. But I haven't had huge cravings. Every once in a while, if I smell something, I remember the other day I smelt bagels cooking. Somebody was toasting bagels. They were cinnamon raisin, and it smelled so good. So I can't remember the last time I had a bagel, because I'm not a big bagel person. I never just loved or craved bagels, but that smell just triggered something, and I really, really wanted it, and I had to have it. And unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on one at the moment. I was working, and somebody else was cooking it, and I was like, okay, after work I'll get a bagel. But I ended up going home and forgetting about the bagel later on and getting something different. But I do have cravings, but most of the time I don't act on those cravings right away. Like, I can't think of anything else. I'll crave sushi, and I do like go out and go get sushi, but I just make sure that it's not raw. I just go ahead and get, shrimp tempura, or, I try to do anything cooked that's sushi. And I limit that as well. I limit how much fish I take in. But other than that, everything's the same. I haven't changed anything, and I'll go along with you, showing you meal plans and some meal preps. Every Sunday I still do a meal prep. For me and my husband, it's just easier, convenient. We've been so used to doing it for so many years. I'll go over that with you guys and show you what my meal preps look like week by week. And I'll also show you some recipes, because I do crave pizza sometimes, but I'm lactose intolerant. So I have to use almond milk cheese, which is delicious. It tastes great. So on special occasions, I'll make sure I have that cheese, and I'll make my pizza. So I'll show you how I do that. And I also love tacos. I eat chicken fajitas at restaurants. I'll show you some tips and tricks that I do that cuts out a lot of fat, excess fat, excess sodium that you really don't need in your body, especially while you're pregnant. You want to give as much nutrients to your baby as possible, and give her or him all the healthy, just give them the best head start while they're inside you growing. You want them to be filled with all these, good foods as much as you can. And then, of course, when your baby is, all delivered and healthy, you can splurge a little bit on yourself. That's how I'm going to look at my pregnancy that way. I don't mind splurging every once in a while, but I've been, I guess, so used to eating a particular way that it's like secondary to me, that when I go somewhere to a restaurant, I always look at certain foods on the menu, and I don't there's certain foods that I won't go towards, just because it doesn't make me feel great either afterwards. I always feel a little sluggish, and I feel like heavy and bloated even for a couple days after. So I've been, you know, been there, and so now I'm on the other side where I can see how great it makes me feel when I eat healthy and nutritious foods, and I want that same effect for my daughter. So yeah. So again, I said I was 23 weeks pregnant. I am going to be 24 weeks starting tomorrow. That's the start of my 24 week week, and I'm so excited because it seems like time is flying by so fast. So I wanted to show you my belly bump, and I haven't bought any new clothes just yet. There's some things that don't fit me at all, like jeans. None of my jeans fit me. My t-shirts are all a little bit snug, but I still try to get away with wearing them. They're not, you know, they're just, you just notice my belly bump. But I also wear a lot of joggers, a lot of loose leggings, and I've gotten away with not having to buy maternity clothes yet. I have gotten a few from my mother-in-law, and I love them, so I will wear some of those, but thankfully I haven't had to buy any. But my belly bump is growing, and it seems like it just started growing this last week. So at 23 weeks, it seemed like this week and maybe last week, some of last week, my belly's really started to grow and pop out a little bit more. Before that, not many people knew I was pregnant. They kind of, unless I told them, they knew I was pregnant. I'm going to go ahead and show you my belly bump, and every week I'm going to show you how big it's getting and how much it's growing. I haven't started measuring yet, but I will do that soon. Okay, so you can see this is my bump here. These are my nice stretchy pants here, and you can kind of tell from the side especially, there's a bump there. Yeah. So she is getting bigger. So I'm so excited to take you guys on this journey because I really wish, I just want to put out as much knowledge and as much useful information that I've obtained in the past 5 or 6 years. It's been a long time since I've been on my fitness journey and got to where I, was happy. And I do have a lot of nutrition and exercise advice that I can give to new moms and to moms that are have already previously worked out and that want to stay active during the pregnancy and want to know what some good first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester exercises are, and I can definitely help out with that. So I want to just give you as much advice as I can, and hopefully you learned something. Also, if you would like, please put down like the like button. Also, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit the like button if you did like the video, and I'll see you on my next video. Okay. Also, go ahead and hit the like button down below, and also if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button down below and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys.